And welcome to sunny Miami. No, it's not sunny at all. It's dark as shit and it's raining. But I love the rain. Love it. So, episode 5. I do want to title this specific episode as let's get business minded for once. Like, we're always talking about some spiritual. I mean, spiritual is everything, but let's get into some business. Like, let's talk some business
numbers
and doing that. Because some of y'all want to do business and don't know where the hell to go and don't know where to first start at, and which is perfectly fine. Got to start somewhere, but let's see how we can help each other out. All right, so right now we're both doing our own individual passions. So as business wise, all right. Real estate, love real estate. Woo! But that's not my passion. I mean, it's my passion, but it's not my number like top 3 passions that I need to do in my life kind of thing. But I do want to do real estate. I do want to do property. My main passion is specifically obtaining the property of farming and going from there. I'm not even going to tell you the entire thing. The point is I'm farming. I want to grow my own shit. Simple as that. But point is that he flips the homes. I do more commercial buildings and $1 million buildings and skyscrapers, corporations. That's more of my niche. I love doing the business to business kind of thing. As regular residents, working with landlords, all that good stuff. You know, beating them in the face, all that good stuff. You feel me? That's him. So, with that specific aspect, my main passion I'm more focused on right now is personal training, teaching health, pushing health, and going in that specific avenue and specific outlet as well, so that we can really establish ourselves on top of our real passions and things that we want to do. I love doing music. I love making music. I love producing, writing. I love screenplaying, but right now that's not a main specific focus as of right now. It's my focus, but that's the main goal. You know, you got little. I'm making different branches first before I make that real corporation building in the back. So that's how you got to really think about it business wise. If you're a business person, you know exactly where I'm going with this. Mm-hmm. So now that I continue with that, it gets tough. Nothing is easy in life. Nothing. Even making babies when you married, like, that's hard. Like, you know how much gyrating you gotta do? You can't just lay there and be like, alright, great. You got it? No? Alright, we gotta try tomorrow night. There's a lot of work in that.
And it takes 2.
So that means you gotta love somebody. Like, I don't have time for that right now. Like, I don't, I'm good. I'm alright. I want it, but right now, no. So, point is that nothing in life is easy, specifically, and with business, and you're building the brand, the marketing, you're advertising, you're pushing the actual product, you're promoting, all of that is work, and it's not gonna come easy to where like, oh yay, all right, let me go train with you. You look so great and awesome, and stuff like that. Let me go train with you. I know you sound like you know what you're talking about. Let's do it. Set a time and date. Where are you? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I want to play. Okay, what places you have? Send me the email. But you have no money saved up to do first month's rent and last, nor money to even do the application. Okay, so it's like you're not helping me out when I'm helping you out. Like, what are you doing? That's one aspect of it. But the main point is that the actual struggle of getting everything started and done and keeping it at a consistent rate, whereas doing this versus doing this, and it's like a stalemate. It's like, I don't want stalemate. Let's keep it like this.
No complacency.
I hate complacency. So my question I would ask you is, how do you get over the struggles and the BS when it comes to specific business period? Not business with customers. I'm talking about really just the business aspect of it and getting over that hump and pushing it forward.
You mean the struggles as far as like complacency, being stuck in that one spot?
Not just stuff. I'm talking about everything in whole.
Okay.
What I mean by that is, you know, one day you hit it good, and then the next day it's like a stalemate. The next day it's unbalanced. You want more consistency, so you push it for more consistency, but there's more, and it gets stuck, and
hard.
It gets
Okay.
that.
So I believe I understand what you're asking. Now, personal experience, because that's what I can go off for the most part. Personal experience, and also plenty of other people that I deal with as well too. They'll tell you the same thing. It takes a plan, and honestly, it takes honesty with yourself. You know, don't jump into something just because you're going to make a lot of money from it. That's a good reason. That's a good reason, by the way. You know, but I'm just saying, if it's all about the money, then you shouldn't be there. Okay, something I want to jump on real quick that you said. You know, he has his main passion, whether it's music or whether it's, you know, training people, you know, as far as physical fitness and things of that such. But he's doing that. Like we're doing this podcast right now. You know, it's okay to venture off into other things, you know, that can build your income to help you build up your empire, your actual passion, really, that you really want to do. Okay, so to answer this question directly, in those times where you're feeling like, okay, you know what, it's going good today, I made a few bucks, or I made some net, I connected with some people today. Next day, it didn't go so good. Now you're feeling tight down about it right now. In those moments right there, the best way that you can push yourself forward is to remember why you started. If you think of this right now, think of this, men especially, think of this right now. Your toilet is broken. Example, your toilet is broken. Okay, you're married, your toilet is broken. Your wife has been nagging at you for about like 2 hours. Okay, let a day go by without you fixing that toilet. Let a week go by without you fixing that toilet. Her nagging is going to motivate you even more to go out and get it fixed, right? Okay, do that for yourself. Okay, remind yourself why you started at this annoying ass project that you just remind yourself. Motivate yourself. People say that, oh, I'm not the self-motivated start type of person. Yes, you are. All you have to do is talk to yourself. You're not crazy. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Talk to yourself, man, for real. And then a lot of people say, okay, you know what? I know what I want to do, but I need a plan. I need a plan. Yeah, you do. Write it down. A plan, a vision. You can't knock out something that you want to do that's big to you. You can't knock out something that's so big and have no plan. You need a visual. How can you want something? How can you want something that you can't see? You need a visual. So go ahead and map something out for yourself. Some people, you know, they don't have to write it down, you know, or they don't have to do the planogram thing or buy a big chalk. Some people don't have to do that. You know, I know people that just think of it and do it. Honestly, like my brother here, he just thinks of it and just goes. But like people like myself, you know, and other people, you know, I do recommend writing your plans down. And then when you get stuck at a point of like, okay, you know, where do I go after step 3? Where do I go? From there, I say just dive into what your plan is. Just dive into step 1, go to step 2, go to step 3, fuck up after that step, and then find out from there what it is. After you mess up, you're either going to, find out what just not to do, or you're going to find out what not to do and what to do. Fuck up. It's okay. It is okay. Don't let nobody tell you. Don't let nobody tell you that what you're doing right now is, I mean, listen to people. Sometimes people, they offer good advice, but don't let anybody down you because you made a mistake. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. And that's what you need for yourself. So, you know, that's some good, those are the good main things right there to help you to, you know, get over that hump of complacency and being in one place and, you know, not continuing with what you have going on.
That makes sense. And it's different people that work. Everybody's work ethic is different. So with his work ethic, most people will gravitate to that, and that will actually work. Even though in business, if you're like-minded, everyone has a similar work ethic. It may not be the exact same, but the process is exactly, or thought process behind it is exactly the same.
True.
So
True.
I'll give you a perfect example, and this is not me doing an example. This is how I really work.
Okay.
He does everything by paper. The only time I touch a paper with a pen, with notes or specific topics or specific things, is if I know for sure I will not remember it later, like after 5 minutes. He could remember something. He could do that and write it down and have it, and you forget it, even though he wrote it down. Me, on the other hand, it's like, all right, I'm a nerd, so don't be petty. But the point is that I remember watching a Superman movie, and he was dying, whatever. And as he was dying, he was writing memoirs from his brain, but he was writing in Kryptonian language on the wall in his fortress. That's some shit I would do. Like, I would do some shit like that in a foreign language, writing shit down, and just doing it as memoirs from my brain, though. The entire time I'm doing it from my brain. So everything I've done in my entire life, I'm doing it now. Versus him that has been writing the shit down and always been writing shit down. So he don't even have to do that shit. He's just gonna have to find some other shit to do in the midst of whatever is going on or what's happening. Me, on the other hand, after I've sat there, I've thought of it, I've plotted it out, I planned it, because I know exactly how I work. I'm going to go out there and fucking do it. I'm not going to sit here and be complacent about anything. I'm going to get my ass up and I'm going to go ahead and work. Now, if I'm throwing myself to the wolves, it's a different mentality to that. Okay? A lot of people want to throw themselves to the wolves and just sit there in the pack. Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I like to throw myself in the wolves and learn from the pack and probably kill every last one of those motherfucking wolves and probably keep that one main one that I really need to learn and work with. Not stepping on anybody's toes, not creating a stairway and just of people and stepping over them just to make it where I need to go. No, that's negative. That's BS to me. I'm talking about in a way where these so-called corporations or these so-called people that want to help you out or want to help people in general in the world teach help. Right? Alright, I'm not going to get close to you, but I'm going to pick your brain, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to learn from you. I'm going to see exactly what you really know, how you got there, and how you got in this position. And then once I know everything of that sort, since you're already a snake, it's time to cut the head off of the actual snake. Or since you're a wolf, go ahead and kill you out this pack. Nobody really knows what happened to your body, and I'm keeping it moving from there to the next one. And I'm keeping it moving to the next one, and I'm keeping it moving to the next one. And then once I completely do what I needed to do or learn what I needed to learn, I do what I need to do. I've learned what I needed to learn from whatever I learned from this specific pack or specific knowledge or specific database that I had to uncover. Put it into my own, sit on it, actually bask in it, and then create something new out of it. It's not going to be fabricated. It's completely authentic because it's coming from me. Mm-hmm. Even though I've learned or felt inspired by certain things, I don't let it be the entire vision of, oh man, that reminds me of such and such. Nah, I'm sorry. So for example, if you work out with me and we do 10 minutes of working out, I already know you're not going to be fully prepared. You're not going to be fully ready because the workouts I do is 10 times different than anybody else that you ever worked out with. Ever. And that's how it should be.
I can attest to that.
But not everybody's like that. You work out with this person is the same like you work out with that person. That's why everybody gets trainers when tax season rolls around. And then when tax season is over, there is no more trainer in your life. Why is that? All of a sudden you're complacent now. Because it's not different. It's not something that is needed. But the point is that how I deal with the actual struggle of it is me actually, I like to sit in the fire. I don't know why. I just like sitting in the fire. That shit, it boils me. It motivates me to sit in the fucking fire. I have no idea why. I have no idea why I do this shit. If somebody was literally shooting at me, I'd probably be running, charging, and not get hit. I don't know how I would not get hit, but I'm dodging and I'm counting every single bullet that is coming out, and I'm already counting off in my head, alright, how much is left in the clip? Alright, great. He missed this, that, he missed in that direction, so if he shot in that direction, he's going to shoot here again. Let me dodge out that way. Okay, so now he doesn't know what's about to happen to him. Okay, he's out of bullets. Oh shit, he's on the ground. My fist is pounding his face. I'm just using a certain visual to get the full understanding of how exactly I move and how I work. It's just sad, but that's how I do my business. I move in silence, I'm straight direct, and I kill with an instinct. I have a killer instinct. If you don't have a killer instinct in business, go do something else. Because somebody else will try and kill you all. And you could be doing something great. You could be a non-profit organization. And all of a sudden you're getting sanctioned. Why are you getting sanctioned for if it's a non-profit organization? People are coming after you. That's the enemy coming after you. If you don't know how to kill off that enemy and defend your shit, defend your flock, defend your business, you will be out of business. It's plain and simple. Look at Kmart. You barely see Kmart anymore. They're still in business, but they ain't what they used to be. You don't see Circuit City anymore. Shit, when was the last time you heard Circuit City? When was the last time you heard Eckerd's? Damn. Exactly. When was the last time you heard that shit? That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not consistently reinventing yourself, if you're not consistently being on top and different from everyone else and still hitting the same markets and different markets to make yourself profitable, to make yourself to get you out of that struggle vibe or that struggle mentality, if you're not putting yourself in that fire to rejuvenate, to motivate yourself, and you remain complacent, you're going to end up like Eckerd's. And then you're going to see CVS in your spot, in your area, taking over your block or blocks. And you're going to be sitting there like, bruh, what the fuck happened? That's exactly what you're going to say to yourself. What the fuck happened? I don't get it. Mm-hmm. I was just here a couple moments ago. And those moments was about 7-8 years ago. I remember moving to Carroll City and I saw Eckerd's cross the street. And then one morning I woke up, all of a sudden it's Walgreens. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they got moved somewhere else to a different location. Next thing I know, I see CVS. What the fuck is a CVS? I see no more Eckerd's anymore. The last time I saw Eckerd's recently was 2 years ago, going out of town to Georgia. And that was not in Miami. And that was the one and only Eckerd's. I'm pretty sure that shit is not there anymore. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, you know what? I got a question for you. But I want to just go ahead and say something myself. He already really touched on it, man. Consistency is the key. And also, he said, be yourself. Be yourself. It's not that hard. When you're competing and you're out there marketing and branding and you're competing against other people, you're trying to figure out, how is it that I can, make myself appear better, in a matter of speaking, than this company, than this person. Be yourself. You got it. It's easy. Feel me? Now here's my question for you. For somebody like yourself, I've known him for a very long time. Okay. For somebody like yourself who's typically very direct. Okay. You haven't always been as direct as you are when it comes to business. How did you become that way? and then keep it moving. How did you become that way? Because not a lot of people can relate to that. Not a lot of people find it easy to say, oh, okay, I have to go now. I have to cut you off now. The business between me and you is done. It's not going to work. You know, because that's necessary. It's necessary. It's not being mean, people. It's not. How did you come to that?
I almost said it's simple. I almost said that. It is not simple. A lot of personal relationship.
Okay.
A lot of personal, a lot of self-meditation, and also a lot of prayer. That's me. I don't know about everybody else, but that's me. Another thing as well, I really got bored and I really got annoyed by the sugarcoating. Not getting to the fucking point. And I got extremely tired of I really got tired to the point of carrying somebody, or somebody carrying you, I should say.
Okay.
Like using. I got tired of the using. And a lot of people excessive use. And you learn that from personal relationships with women. And the perfect example of that is a chick will come to you, tell you how cute you are, how smart you are, how intelligent you are, oh, let me get your number, yada yada yada. And you don't see through that shit. And she comes off and gives this vibe and energy of the perfect woman. Just like a dude could come off to a woman and say, and not say, but give them that perfect man mentality, or you're perfect. If you don't realize that nothing is perfect in this world, and you think that somebody is, or something out there is perfect, already you fucking lost.
Yeah.
So, I've seen dudes get used so beautifully and so masterfully. It's like, how the fuck do you not see through that shit?
Yeah.
I don't get it. You got her riding in your car, using your car when you should be at work. You got her she got you not wanting to go to work or do anything with your kids or whatever the case may be because of how she felt about a certain situation when she came with you to go see your kids and the mother of those children was there and y'all was so cool and giddy and you guys had a platonic relationship. But when y'all went home with your girl or whatever user girl she may be, it's, oh, I ain't like her, she using you. Oh, she trying to do this, she's trying to fuck. That's all she trying to get back with you and this and that. I'm like, nah, sorry, no, it's not happening. It's very platonic. Because if I still wanted to fuck her, you would not be in my fucking life. You'd be my side bitch. Point blank period. Okay. And you're not. So, it's personal. A lot of personals happen. Another thing as well, when you're doing business with people and they come off as, I'm behind you, I'm behind your idea, I want to help, I want to push, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you sit down and you try to make a plan with them, they can't come up with no fucking idea to help your ass out. They can't come up with no avenues, they can't help you with anything. They've been bullshitting you the entire fucking time, wasting your time. And then the next thing you know is when you are fully exhausted from that one little idea that you really wanted to do, and you move on to something else, and you just happen to backtrack and look back at that idea was already taken and stolen by somebody else. That same person that wanted to help you out took that idea and made it their own and took off with the shit, and it was like, I thought you wanted to be a part of this shit, or a partner. Yeah, exactly. You wanted to be a partner. What the fuck happened? So, that taught me a lot about business as well. Okay. And being direct. The sugarcoating, the minute you realize nothing comes out of line, or nothing amounts out of line. It may do so for a time being, but nothing really comes out of line. And you understand the true statement of speak when spoken to, or there's a timing for everything, versus lying. You know how to separate those two. If you don't know how to do that, you're gonna get hoodwinked the entire time. You're gonna get played every fucking time you try to do business. Every time you do business. That's why when someone comes to me, someone talks to me, when you come and talk to me, and you know, I understand you're venting. I understand you are expressing your idea, but you have to realize timing is everything. Timing is of the essence. Time has to do a lot with business. Has to do a lot with income. And if you don't fucking understand that, you're wasting my motherfucking time, and you're cutting into my time, and you're cutting into your time, nigga. Like, what do you want? What do you want? How? Okay, that's what you want? Alright, great. Explain to me what you want to do now. Don't just come out, you're shooting, because all you're doing is shooting blanks. That's how I say it. You're shooting blanks, and now you want to go for the kill and reel it in. That's why when I was a successful sales agent in some cases, I didn't sit there and sugarcoat. I told you, look, I'm knocking on your door. You know what I'm here for. I'm here selling you verse. You know what this shit can do. You have previous experiences? Alright, great. We have upgraded our shit. It's microfibers. Ran under the ground right now. We are good. This is the pricing. Comcast doing that for you? Comcast is bullshitting you, because you know within 3 to 6 months, the motherfuckers are going to jack your price up from $130 to $200. So with Uverse, you get all that shit plus phone for like $110, $115, and that stays for at least however you want to stay with Uverse. So what you want to do? Oh yeah, Uverse is great. Then we have these channels. We have this package. We have this. We have that too. And did you try our internet? Oh my gosh, we have the fastest internet possible. What the fuck I'm gonna do that shit for? Why? I'm just leading you to some shit for you to say no. Another thing that motherfuckers don't know how to do in business is look for the yes. I don't move, I don't budge, I don't do anything unless it's a yes. So if I'm coming to you full throttle on some business shit, I already know I'm bringing it to you, and I'm bringing it to you and presenting it to you in a way where you're going to say yes. Because one thing in business, if you do not like denial, or you don't embrace the no, you're gonna sit there and be like, they said no again, that's another one. That's all that's gonna be running in your head. Versus, how can I present this to them in a way where they have to say yes, like they have no choice but to say yes. And they may tell you no just to test you out, or because they feel unsure. You have to flip it in a way where you can explain it a little bit more better for them, and it's like, alright, sounds like something I like to do. Tell me more about it. What else? You know, what else can be done out of it? Not a problem. Here's all the information you need. So when do you want to start? Or how you want to do this? Or what time and date? Monday, Friday, great. Friday, 6:30 to 7 o'clock, awesome. Let's do that. 6:30. See you then. That's our meeting. Do not call me an hour before talking about something I don't want to do shit. You do that 24 hours prior or 48 hours prior if you really about your shit. It's business. Business is not personal. If you start taking business as personal, you're going to lose a lot of business relationships that way.
Yep.
I thought you was down. I thought you were there. Wait. What is down? I don't understand that concept. And that's black people and white people, not just white people.
All people. Business is business, baby. No matter what brand of color you is, or business is business.
Exactly. Because you could sit up there and want to talk street talk and all this relationship building and all that other fuck shit, and you run into that right Chico, or you run into that right Asian, or you run into that right Caucasian person, and they talk just as street as you. But they're so business savvy, you won't even see it. Until they invite you over and really, really want to do business, and then it's like, oh shit, you do this too? I ain't know that. Alright, let me loosen up a little bit. I could stop talking so much yes sir, that sir, all right, this is the corporation, these are the numbers, da 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 da. I can stop talking so much of that, and I can really relate to you now and connect with you now. A lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people just talk and talk and talk and talk. Throw this in your face, throw that in your face, and talk. I've seen business where they want to do business with you, and you tell them, look, I would love to do business with you, but I need more info. We need more info for? Why do you need more information? You should do this today. You should do this now. No, now you're force feeding this shit into my face. You're trying to shove it down my throat. And last I checked, I'm not a homosexual, and I don't like things shoved down my throat. And the next time you try to do that shit, you might get fucked up over it. I don't have to put my hands on you to fuck you up. I could really fuck you up in a different way, mentality-wise. That's business as well. Not hurt you, just fuck you up a little bit. It's very straightforward. I don't understand what's so hard to understand that. I really don't understand that. But yeah, because I know how weak you are, and the more weaker you appear to me, the more I'm gonna fuck you up. And in business, there's no such thing as being weak. You have your moments, but you don't want to show yourself to certain snakes out there that's in business your weakness. Because the second you show that, they start coming in. And then in your yard, and then in your backyard, and then in your house. And you're like, what? Whoa, where all these snakes came from? I told you I move very differently. Very differently from everybody else when it comes to business.
Two different people talking right now. Two different point of views, two different aspects, but hopefully this is for everybody. This is definitely for everybody can use this. You know, gosh, he was talking and I was thinking about something. You know what? Forgive me, I jumped in. Was there more you had wanted to speak on that specific? Were you saying more on that right there? No? Do you have any questions for me? For real, because he got me on fire right now. But look, all right. When it comes to business, that's what he was saying. He was saying one of the ways that he became the direct was through his personal relationships. I'm just going to go ahead and stress it one more time. When it comes to business, please understand everybody is being used. Everybody is being used. Understand that. But like he said, it's a rapport that has to be built. That rapport is built through, yes, a directness. Okay, but understand that everybody's being used. Pick your relations carefully.
And not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But for those out there that still don't understand what he just said, I'll put it to you like this. Know your motherfucking worth. If you don't know what you're worth, don't do business. Be a customer, be a consumer or some shit. That's it. Go ahead.
That was it. He dropped the bomb. Know your worth, man, for real. That's what it comes down to. You know your worth, then you'll pick your relationships much more careful if you know your worth. You're not gonna let them snakes start lying in your bed. That was it right there. He dropped the bomb. Dropped the bomb. that was it for me, man. That was it for me. That's 101.
We're gonna talk more business. It was raining, so we had to scream out most of our shit.
Yeah.
So, again, this is Still Sharpening Steel. If you felt offended by it or anything that we said, you already know that what's about to come out my mouth. I could give two shits about that. It's business. It's truth. If you can't handle truth, keep lying to yourself.
Jump
I could care less. I could care less. You can write angrily at the bottom of this video right now. I would love that. I may comment, I may not comment. I may just screenshot it and be like, thank you. Thank you for just expressing your dumbass self. That's
you
awesome.
might get a sarcastic ass comment from me.
Thank you.
So we welcome all of it. We welcome all of it, most definitely. And like you said, we look here, man. You guys hear a lot of slang from us. You guys, we're just talking right now. We're just talking right now. Don't get it twisted. We're dropping knowledge. Don't get it twisted. And those that see it, please drop a comment, share this video, subscribe, keep watching, stay tuned. Most definitely. But like he said as well too, for y'all that's not feeling it, y'all got something to say, y'all feel some type of way, y'all in your feelings about whatever we said, just please either keep it to yourself or be bold and ask us about it, direct it to us, whatever your concern is. If it's an actual concern, you do want a response from us, ask a question, talk to us. I'm not going to say we don't bite, because not everything is going to be to your liking.
I'll put it like this. Since you want to be a business person so fucking bad, just like you said, be bold. That's what business people are. Bold, competitive, and speak truth. So say what you got to say.
I think pretty much everybody that's watching this video is wanting to be a business person or has an interest somehow anyway. So if anybody else is watching this, anyways, you're lost. You're in aisle 3. You're supposed to be at the register right now, leaving. You're this row section, man. But like I said, share this video, man. Most definitely.
I love business, man. I'm sorry. It's just...
Oh, man. I definitely, yeah.
It's something about business. It's something about it. But we got plenty of episodes coming up for this season. It's episode 5, and we have a lot to talk about. So if you like it, you're following it, keep following the show. Masters of the Mind. Good to go.
But less.